change action and advocates for sustainable maritime practices, including reducing greenhouse gas emissions from ships and protecting marine ecosystems. Kenya continues to strengthen the capacity of its maritime training institutions to advance maritime education and training that conforms with international standards. Kenya's maritime industry and blue economy continues to transition towards a sustainable shipping future through its commitment to the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, protection of the marine environment, improvement of marine education and training, and enhancement of the participation of women in the maritime sector. The nation continues to invest and improve maritime trade through modernization of port infrastructure, digitalization of shipping, and facilitation of international maritime traffic through the maritime single window. The future of Kenya's maritime industry and blue economy is optimistic. Kenya reaffirms her interest to continue serving the region and the international maritime community. Noting Kenya's significant progress in promoting safe and secure shipping on clean oceans, her solid voice remains critical towards the achievement of the IMO vision and mission. Kenya for International Maritime Organization 2026 to 2027.
Sure, Kenya for IMO Council for 2026-2027. How many are also supporting me for that? I know everybody in the room is supporting me. Thank you so much. This one affirms to us that Kenya is advancing safe and secure and sustainable shipping for the benefit of all the member states. That makes us a gateway to the East African countries which are landlocked, and we are proud to have you here today. Without taking so long, let me have the pleasure to invite my friend from Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Maikara, to take over from here. Welcome, Ambassador. Can we give him an applause?
Your Excellency, Honorable Ali Hassan Joe, the Cabinet Secretary for Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs, the Principal Secretary, Aden Miram, we have other Principal Secretaries, Ali Kimutai and Madam Bedi, Mr. Mai Nyarandi, the Director General for Maritime Authority, His Excellency Beyenne Rusom, Ambassador of the State of Eritrea and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Excellencies, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, and members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are happy to be with you this morning for this event. But before I make the statement on behalf of the Principal Secretary of State Department for Foreign Affairs, Dr. Sing'oei Korir, allow me to pass his greetings this morning and that of the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, who were looking forward to join us this morning, but due to other unforeseen engagements, they are not able to join us, but they are with us and they extend their warm greetings. It is my distinct pleasure to join in welcoming you all to this important occasion, the official Nairobi launch of Kenya's candidature for election to the International Maritime Organization, IMO, Category C for 2026-2027 term. On behalf of the State Department for Foreign Affairs, I extend my deepest appreciation to each one of you for your presence and continued engagement. This gathering brings together friends, allies, and partners whom we share a common interest in the safe, secure, and sustainable governance of our oceans. We are proud of our growing contribution to international shipping, not only through boat infrastructure and maritime logistics, but also as a coastal state committed to upholding international maritime standards and obligations. Through this candidature, Kenya seeks election to Category C of the IMO Council with the firm belief that maritime development must be inclusive, balanced, and representative of all regions, especially the developing world. Excellencies, colleagues, friends, and partners, Kenya's commitment to the IMO and to the multilateralism is long-standing and unwavering. As a contracting party to numerous IMO conventions and a member of the African Union's maritime strategy efforts, we understand the value of international cooperation and the need for collective responsibility in safeguarding our oceans. Through our candidate for election to Category C, we seek not only to contribute but also to collaborate. We will be a constructive partner, a reliable voice, and an active participant in shaping a maritime future that is safe, secure, efficient, and environmentally sound. Our first launch of this campaign was done in London on 11th July 2025. As we launch our campaign today here in Nairobi, we do so with the same humility, cognition, and confidence that Kenya has proven itself to be a reliable partner, a principled advocate, and a committed steward of the maritime domain. We trust, Excellencies, in your support and endorsement, and assure you that Kenya will continue to bring to the Council table the principles of partnership, transparency, and shared progress. In closing, allow me to thank all of you, the diplomatic community who have had time to come this morning, our international partners, and all who have worked with Kenya to advance our maritime sector over the years. Your cooperation is deeply valued and forms the foundation upon which we build this next chapter. Let us navigate these seas together, guided by the stars of partnership, cooperation, and shared progress. Asanteni sana, thank you, and may fair winds and the following seas guide us all. It is now my distinguished honor to welcome Mr. Aden A. Miller, the Principal Secretary for the State Department for Shipping and Maritime Affairs, for his introductory remarks. Please let us give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. Welcome, Piers.
Honorable Waziri, Hassan Ali Joho, our Cabinet Secretary for Mining, for the Ministry of Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs, our DG, Mr. Omar Nyarandi, His Excellency Beneid Ransom, Ambassador of the State of Eritrea and the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Ambassador Jasfat Maikara, our Director General, Political Affairs and Political and Diplomatic Affairs, Excellencies, Ambassadors and High Commissioners and members of the Diplomatic Corps, invited guests, members of the Fourth State, my colleague, Principal Secretaries, Principal Hari Kimutai and Madam Petsi. Please can you stand up and wave? My colleague, Principal Secretary there, and Madam. It's my great honor to join you this morning for this important engagement as we rally support for Kenya's candidature to the International Maritime Organization, Maritime Council under Category C for the year of 26 and 27. Allow me at the onset to convey our appreciation to the Diplomatic Corps for your partnership with Kenya over the years. Your presence here is a reflection of our shared commitment to safe, secure, and sustainable global maritime sector. Kenya's bid for re-election is based on our strong commitment and support for the work of IMO, which we have been a member for over 50 years now. During this time, we have consistently supported the IMO goals and objectives. It is this commitment that has informed the decision of the government of Kenya to establish a State Department under the leadership of under the leadership of the ministry headed by our CS, Hassan Ali Joho, to address and dedicate on issues of maritime affairs, where I'm now the Principal Secretary. The establishment has enabled the formulation of sound policies and guidelines that drives the growth of the maritime sector while ensuring safety and sustainable, which are well aligned with the IMO objectives. The State Department reaffirms its commitment to the development and adoption of sound policies that addresses the requirement of IMO conventions that have been ratified by Kenya. We are happy to work with all member states present in the spirit of cooperation and friendship. Together, we continue to make IMO a respectable organization within the United Nations family of organizations. Asante, and thank you very much. Now I have the pleasure and the privilege to welcome my CS, the Cabinet Secretary, Hassan Ali Joho. Please, can we call him with a clap of hand? Thank you.
Your Excellencies, good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Hamjambo. Excellency, Ambassadors, first of all, let me say that when my Principal Secretary told me he was going to make it brief, I did not imagine it was that brief. Because I had earlier told him, you know, I have brothers that have to go to the mosque, being a Friday. Expedite, but I didn't tell you expedite that manner. So, Excellency, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, distinguished representatives of Diplomatic Corps, Excellency BIENNIUM, Ambassador of Eritrea and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, ladies and gentlemen, I warmly welcome you all to this important meeting here at KICC, which highlights the strong and enduring relations Kenya has with your nations. Our shared vision for a safer, greener maritime future. On behalf of the government of the Republic of Kenya, I sincerely thank you for attending this important engagement where we aim to share Kenya's aspirations and plans as we seek election to Category C of the International Maritime Organization for the year 2026-2027 BIENNIUM. The International Maritime Organization serves as the global standard authority for establishing standards in safety, security, and environmental performance in international shipping, guiding nations towards sustainable ocean use. So Category C of the IMO Council represent countries with unique interest in maritime transport, ensuring diverse perspective in decision making. Kenya's candidacy is not merely a national goal. It represents an opportunity to contribute significantly to global maritime governance by amplifying the voice of Africa, the Indian Ocean region, and the global South. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya's maritime heritage is supported by its strategic location along the bustling Indian Ocean trade routes, making it key gateway to Eastern and Central Africa. The port of Mombasa is one of Africa's busiest ports, serving several landlocked countries including Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, and Democratic Republic of Congo. The Kenyan government has made significant investment in maritime infrastructure, including modernizing the port of Mombasa and expanding the Lamu port, which is famously known as the Lapsset Corridor, developing special economic zones to attract ship repairs, shipbuilding, and blue economic enterprises. Strengthening maritime training institutions like Bandari Maritime Academy to meet IMO's STCW standards and produce world-class seafarers. These developments position Kenya not only as a maritime hub, but also a responsible steward of global shipping lanes. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya's candidature for IMO Council is anchored, let me just repeat it. Kenya's candidature for IMO Council is anchored on 4 key pillars that align with IMO's mission, i.e., enhancing maritime safety and security, environmental stewardship, capacity building, and developing states and blue economy advancements. Kenya has been a proactive and reliable member of the IMO for decades, taking on leadership roles by chairing committees and hosting high-level events while addressing emerging maritime threats like piracy, cyber risks, and climate change. If elected, and inshallah we will, hopefully, if elected to the Council, Kenya will focus on advocating for fair representation of developing maritime states, promoting maritime digitization to enhance efficiency and safety, and supporting equitable energy transition in shipping. Ladies and gentlemen, the IMO Council elections are not simply about seats. They are about shaping the future of the oceans. By supporting Kenya's bid to Category C, you will be endorsing a partner committed to multilateralism and consensus building. A maritime nation that bridges the interests of coastal, island, and land-linked states, and a voice from the Indian Ocean region that understands the balance between maritime trade facilitation and environmental responsibility. Kenya stands ready to serve, not for herself alone, but for the collective good of all maritime nations. Ladies and gentlemen, in the coming weeks, our diplomatic missions will reach out to each of your governments with our formal requests for the support of the upcoming IMO Council election in December 2025. We look forward to engaging further, addressing any questions, and building partnerships necessary for a successful tenure. Your endorsement will not only strengthen Kenya's position, but also reaffirm our shared commitment to safe, secure, and sustainable shipping. In the spirit of friendship and cooperation, I invite you today to join us on this journey to shape a global maritime sector that is inclusive, green, and prosperous. I extend my gratitude to the Ministry of Diaspora and Foreign Affairs, the State Department of Shipping and Maritime, and all partners who contributed to this engagement. Let us commit to sailing in the same direction towards a future where oceans continue to serve as livelihood for trade and culture and humanity. I thank you. Let me just say that it is exciting to have been in this room this morning, having been able to interact with friends and formally launching our bid to represent the sub-region in the Category C. We're excited because we all know that the new global economic frontier is largely contributed by activities around the maritime space. And it is right for me to say Kenya has a specific focus. I think there's very few ministries around the continent that has a dedicated State Department for shipping and maritime affairs. It only demonstrates how committed as a country we are in ensuring we play our rightful role in the global conversation around marine, maritime, and blue economy space. So your being here, really, I don't take it for granted. We are grateful, and we are going to be reaching out to get more support and more collaboration. I don't want to, I had planned to be as short as the PS, but the PS sold me out. It was extremely short. And the guy who spoke before him was even shorter. So it's like they had a plan. And because it's a Friday and I don't want to keep you long, just to apologize for the earlier engagement. We have supposed to have had this meeting the first time, But due to the busy schedule of our PCS, it could not happen. Then the second time, it could not happen. But here we are today. And we can't thank you enough for taking time to join us. So let me wish you well and enjoy the coming weekend. And thank you for your continued support. Asante sana. So let me make you laugh a little bit. You know, when I was preparing my speech, I came knowing that we're coming to launch our bid. Then someone else told me, no, when you finish, sir, you will be launching the bid. So I have been struggling to understand which is this other bid I'm going to launch. So I'm told there's a button I'm going to press. So just be aware when I'm pressing that button, it also means we have formally launched our bid. Sindio? So if you'll allow me, then we will undertake the other process. Julius, where is the button?
Yes, I think it's remotely.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just let them.
Okay, can we be ready for that remote control guy to press the button? Where is he?
So maybe Your Excellency, you can officially let us know that our bid has been launched. Can we do it to the countdown?
Oh, okay.
Right?
So the remote guy, you ready? So we do 3, 2, 1.
And there we go. Kenya has officially launched its bid for the election. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, that is it. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you for greener. Thank you. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. We can clap to signify that we are ready in support. Let's clap and signify that we are ready for this. May I ask Ambassador Josephat will now lead us from there. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the reassurance, and thank you very much, members of the Diplomatic Corps, for the assurance that we shall stand together for greener, safer seas. Ambassador, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. Your Excellencies, we have a very short program just to open the floor for ambassadors and the high commissioners who want to give a few comments. And then after that, we will go for a group photograph just out here, and then we conclude this event. So the floor is open. You just raise your hand. A microphone will be brought next to where you are, and then you make your comments. So the plenary is open. I can see the Ambassador of Chile, Your Excellency. Take the microphone to him. Ambassador of Chile, take the microphone to where he is. Yeah. Okay, Ambassador, take the floor. Thank you.
Hello, yes. So my name is Patricio. I'm the Ambassador of Chile. Thank you, Ambassador Marcara. I want to just to ratify the government of Chile is already supporting the Kenyan candidacy for the KICC-ABERDARES. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you. We value your support. The floor is open. The floor is open. Excellency, yeah, I can see. Give him the ambassador the floor.
Thank you very much. Good morning. I'm Mustafa Saad, the Deputy Head of Mission of Egypt. Honorable Cabinet Secretary, Principal Secretaries, the Dean of Diplomatic Corps, Honorable High Commissioners and Ambassadors, all protocols observed. First of all, allow me to congratulate Kenya on their decision to repostulate for the for the membership of the IMO Council Category C. We in Egypt, we believe in the very important role that Kenya plays in the governance of maritime affairs, especially in the Indian Ocean and East Africa. And Egypt, as a long-serving member of the IMO Council in Category C, and as a candidate ourselves to for re-membership in next year in next year's term in the elections in this December, we support Kenya's candidature. And we are definitely looking forward with very positive optimism to work together with Kenya when we both are elected, inshallah, both within IMO and bilaterally, building on our existing cooperation between our maritime sectors to further advance our mutual interests and the benefit of our peoples and the people of Africa. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our brother from the Embassy of Egypt in Nairobi. Thank you very much. Excellencies, the floor is still open for a few comments. I don't see any hand. Ambassador of Ghana is smiling. Do you want to speak? Even the Dean, please bring the microphone around here.
Ambassador Maikara, since you became the DG of the political and diplomatic affairs, you have become very strong. And I congratulate that you are now our boss. The way you ordered me to speak 2 minutes yesterday, and today just without me raising my hand, you are ordering me to speak. Okay. I hope on behalf of the diplomatic corps that all countries support Kenya. Thank you very much. I'm a bit diplomatic. I said I hope.
You are our Dean. You know you always never disappoint. Let us give him a round of applause. Yeah, thank you. Ambassador of Ghana, you want to take the floor? Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Ambassador. And yes, I think you've already spoken to your counterpart, your colleague in Ghana, and the message is positive. So Ghana will support you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so Excellency, please, there's a hand behind you. Take the floor, Madam. Thank you very much, Ambassador of Ghana. Thank you for your assurance of support.
Good morning to everyone. Yes, Deputy Head of Mission of Argentina. Congratulations, Kenya, Ambassador Maikara, for launching Kenya's candidature to Category C. Argentina firmly supports Kenya's candidature. We are also a maritime nation. We are also submitting our candidature to Category B. And of course, we count on your support as well. We are both maritime nations very much committed to international maritime security and safety. And as coastal flag states, maritime states, both nations, we have a prominent role. Kenya in the Indian Ocean, Argentina in the South Atlantic. And as such, we both play a key role in implementation of International Maritime Organization instruments. So we very much look forward to your candidature, to your membership to Category B, Category C, and to working very collaboratively in the future in the IMO organization. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our sister from the Embassy of Argentina in Nairobi. We appreciate your support. I can see the Ambassador of Peru. Please take the floor.
Thank you, Ambassador Macaira. Just very brief, just to say that Peru is also supporting Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Excellency Ambassador of Peru, for your support. We have a few more minutes. I see no hand, so I think we can now proceed to the group photograph. And I want to thank all is here. So we will come up here for the group photograph, and I encourage the MFA senior directors to join this picture. Yeah. Okay, so I think let's get here CS and the PSS, ambassadors and high commissioners who are here, senior MFA directors, please join this photo. And then after that, the DG for the Director General Kenya Maritime Authority will give a vote of thanks. Maybe we
Yes.
can move this for the
Yes, that will be removed. Welcome, distinguished guests, members of the diplomatic community. Let's take our spaces. There's a lady. Thank you. I hope we can all, cameraman, we can all see. Ladies and gentlemen, let us smile for unity. This is not just a picture, it's a reminder of our cooperation. It's a reminder of our promise and reassurance of support for Kenya's re-election. Let us give a beautiful smile, everybody. Thank you very much. The smiles are lovely. The ladies and the gentlemen are looking so good. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana. In Kenya we say asante sana. Let's give them a round of applause. Smiling and looking all nice. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you. Like I said again, this is not just a picture, it's a reminder of our cooperation. Thank you.
Major studios like Disney,
take your seats. We have the final statement by the DG. Kindly take your seats for just a minute. Please take your seats. Kindly take your seats, Excellencies, for only a minute. I persuade you, just for only a minute. Yeah, no, but it's okay. Before the picture. Excellencies, please take your seats. Excellencies, take your seats for a photo of thanks. Start speaking.
Honorable Cabinet Secretary. Yeah. Honorable Cabinet Secretary, distinguished ambassadors, high commissioners, the principal secretaries present, Ambassador Maikara, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. At Kenya Maritime Authority, we are indeed humbled and pleased to be here today, and especially for your presence. The CS was also very short, so I'll take less than a minute because the theme has been set. But before I do that, today I met a former colleague as I was coming here, and she's here with us. Elizabeth Maran, can you please stand up? She's a master mariner and a pilot. You can see where we are heading, and that's why we need your support. Yes, yes. She's a captain, and she's sailing. And we are sailing as a nation. And we count and thank you for the support and the commitment to support us in these coming IMO elections. I thank you all. You know, this has been postponed twice. We are grateful that you are here, and we thank you. And I wish to be short, as I had been told earlier. Thank you very much for coming. Asanteni-san. No, Arena. Take this.
Okay. Through here. Okay. A very good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Honorable CS, for giving me the stage. I stand here as a beacon of hope for what inclusion and gender equity in Kenya and East Africa as a whole does. I have the experience where I've worked on the Royal Caribbean Group cruises, celebrity cruises, all the way up to chief officer. I have managed to work from container vessels in CMS CGM, moved to MSC cruises, then finally retired on Royal Caribbean Group, and decided to come home and help the maritime education here and to inspire young people. And I'm also now working as a senior marine pilot at the Kenya Ports Authority. So thank you so much for the stage.